before we pray today, I want you to think about this. Imagine you have been searching for a job for years. You've sent out countless applications, attended interviews, and prayed fervently, yet every door remains shut. You've watched others move ahead, securing opportunities and building their lives while you remain stuck. The waiting has become painful. You're tempted to settle for anything just to escape the uncertainty. But what if the delay isn't rejection? What if it's preparation? Let's open our hearts to the one whose timing is perfect. We serve a God who is never too early, never too late. He moves at the exact moment he knows is best. But waiting can feel unbearable, especially when it seems like nothing is changing. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6 reminds us, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight." If God is making you wait, it's not because he has abandoned you. It's because he is working on something greater than you can see. Waiting is more than just a delay. It's a test of faith. It forces us to confront our doubts, to wrestle with our trust in God. Do we believe in his goodness only when things are moving? Or can we trust him even when everything seems at a standstill? Many times, God asks us to wait because he is aligning things behind the scenes. He's strengthening our character, increasing our wisdom, and setting things in place so that when the blessing comes, we are truly ready for it. But let's be honest, waiting doesn't feel holy. It often feels like rejection. You watch others get what you've been praying for, and you start questioning if you've been forgotten. But Isaiah 40 verse 31 gives us a different perspective. "But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint." Waiting is not punishment. It is God's way of ensuring you receive his best. Look at the farmer who plants his seeds. He doesn't see instant results, but he trusts the process. He waters the soil, nurtures it, and waits for the right season to harvest. If he digs up the seeds in frustration, he ruins what could have been a great harvest. In the same way, God's blessings have an appointed time. If you rush ahead of him, you may miss what he has in store for you. And sometimes, waiting feels like silence from God. You pray, but there's no answer. You seek, but doors remain closed. You cry out, yet heaven seems still. But could it be that God is waiting to see if you will still trust him when there's no immediate breakthrough? James 1 verse 4 tells us, "Let perseverance finish its work, so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." Your waiting is not in vain. It is doing something in you, shaping you, refining you, preparing you. Perhaps your waiting season is not about God withholding something from you, but about him working something in you. Have you considered that? Maybe he's teaching you patience, deepening your faith, or protecting you from something you can't yet see. Instead of seeing the wait as an obstacle, what if you saw it as an opportunity? An opportunity to grow, to trust, to develop into the person who can handle what you're praying for. Now say this prayer for patience and trust. Lord, I come before you with an open heart. I admit that waiting is hard for me. I want to move forward. I want answers. But I know that your ways are higher than mine. Help me to trust in your perfect timing, even when I don't understand. Strengthen my heart so that I do not grow weary in the waiting. Father, remind me that my waiting is not in vain. When doubt creeps in, let your word be my anchor. When impatience rises, calm my spirit with your peace. Just as you work behind the scenes of creation, I know you are working behind the scenes of my life. Teach me to use this time wisely, to draw closer to you, to build my faith, and to grow in wisdom. Lord, I surrender my timeline to you. I release every worry, every frustration, and every fear. I choose to believe that what you have for me is worth the wait. Your word says in Lamentations 3 verse 25, "The Lord is good to those who wait for him, to the soul who seeks him." I will wait in expectation, knowing that you are faithful to fulfill your promises. God, in my moments of weakness, when I feel forgotten or overlooked, remind me of your love. Whisper to my heart that you are working, even when I cannot see it. Open my eyes to the lessons you are teaching me in this season. Give me the strength to wait well, not in frustration, but in faith. Lord, I confess that sometimes I try to rush ahead of you. I make my own plans, trying to force things to happen in my timing. Forgive me. Teach me to trust you even when the path ahead is unclear. Help me not to lean on my understanding, but to surrender fully to your divine plan. I know that you are a God who finishes what you start. You are not a man that you should lie, nor the son of man that you should change your mind. If you said it, you will do it. If you promised it, you will bring it to pass. I place my trust in you completely, knowing that my waiting will be rewarded in ways beyond what I can imagine. And Lord, as I wait, let me not grow bitter. Let me not compare my journey to others. Let me celebrate those who are receiving their blessings, knowing that my time will come. Let my heart remain soft, my faith remain strong, and my hope remain unshaken. Father, I thank you for this waiting season because I know it is not wasted. It is a season of growth, a season of refining, and a season of deepening my trust in you. Thank you for loving me enough to prepare me for the greatness you have in store. Child of God, as you step into this season, hold on to this truth. God is never late. He is working, shifting, and preparing the best for you. Do not let impatience push you into something that is less than his best. Your waiting is not wasted. It is shaping you for what is to come. So stand firm, stay faithful, and trust that in due time you will see the fullness of his promises. Now step forward with confidence, knowing that God has already written the perfect ending to your story.